Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to go for some more practice as we go to Miami. After a weird day at Daytona, like I said, I would have done the road course, but I don't have it on this game. But as usual, you got a new you have a new first time winner at Christopher Bell. So he may not be in the number 20 on this game. Well, not in the Cup Series, but nonetheless, as always, if you want to leave a message, please keep it clean. Little ears may be listening, and everything on this game is to its respective owner. But without further ado, let's get to the track and see what my little turtle can do in Miami. Cup. Me. Yeah, it's Homestead. And that is the next thing. Remember, if y'all do not speak English, make sure you have your translator so you don't miss out on anything. All right. No.
Go.
Oops. I did not mean to do that. Hang on, folks. Hang on. I hit the wrong doohickey. Well, let's get back into Miami. I hit the wrong thing. I wasn't paying attention where I was. Alright, let's try that again. Alright. Here we go.
Clear the 10, camera down.
And there's our Goodyear map, track map. And there's Bishop's blimp again. Remember, during the practice, if y'all have any information on the track I currently am on, well, Feed me the information. And I already beat it. Hello. Well, at least that's something out of the thing.
Still there. Clear high, bud. Are there on your outside? All right, you're clear.
Yes, and the winner was in that car. It was just not Mr. Jones. Now, there was fans out there today's race, but hang on. I gotta check something here. Alrighty. Well, it's been a couple of interesting weeks. The last 2 weeks, you got 2 first-time winners. You got Michael McDowell winning the Daytona 500, coming out of nowhere, and then Christopher Bell just took out the little kangaroo. One thing I did want to say is this. I hope that
Still there.
I still hope that
There on the bottom.
we do get all kind of people from around the world trying to get into NASCAR. And that includes ladies,
Still there.
I think
Bottom 3. Use it if you need it.
I still think Danica got a raw deal on that. I mean, no matter what team you put her on, these guys were just going to keep running into her and make sure she wasn't going to be able to do anything. Now, I just say, you know, she had a couple of chances to win, and then they purposely didn't fill up her car all the way. And one of the reasons why she lost was because she ran out of fuel.
The car in front of you is coming to the pit.
I think they all thought she was kind of a joke. Unfortunately, you know, I think she gave it all she could, but, you know, when people don't want you there, you kind of see the writing on the wall. Now, I'm still going to be amazed that one city is going to try and hold the entire college basketball tournament. Like, it's kind of hard to spread it out when you pretty much got the this COVID all over the place, so I guess when they do the I guess when they find out who's in there, I guess they'll find out what building they get to go to. And where the Colts play, they're going to have some games in there too. Which leads me to ask, how in the heck are you going to play basketball in a stadium like that? I mean, they did that in the Georgia Dome, where the Falcons used to play. And I think for a long period of time, I think Georgia Tech played there too.
Outside. You got room. You're clear.
All right. Oh, and if anybody's ever seen that gecko from Geico, just to let you know, if y'all haven't remembered, his name is Martin. He got his name from the company that came up with him. Hey, Joey.
Hold your line. Stay high.
Whoa, mama.
All right, you're clear.
Let's see if I can go get the Candyman this time around.
Got one inside. All right, clear low.
All right, see if y'all can make the bets on how many laps I'm gonna have. Hot dogs!
All clear.
If you saw that sponsor on Ryan Newman's car, you probably know what that meant. He's sponsored by Oscar Mayer. And of course, next week, whoever wins this race, I certainly hope that they don't get drunk. I mean, it is vodka.
Bottom's looking good. All clear.
I would probably say it on someone else's thing, but I'm not going to say my line about that.
Still there.
Hey, Bubba.
Right, you're clear.
Like I said, many of these guys are still not in their right car. So that is Jimmy right there. Just wondering what he's been up to. And around we go, where we stop no one knows. Now I'm not sure if they're going to end the season in Phoenix again, or if they're going to end it in Atlanta. But you're still gonna have some sort of wacky season, because you gonna have 6 more road courses. And I'm wondering what the world is going to happen with the one in Austin. Because usually whoever wins down in Texas, they'll usually get a big steak meal. Here's my BD. I tell you, those people in Texas, well, I bet you they wouldn't mind having a nice steak in front of them. I gotta say, God bless them.
Careful, still there. All right, clear outside.
That's kind of terrible. No. You're pretty much out of power, and unfortunately one person died because the power went out, and
Stay on the bottom. All clear.
So unfortunately, when the power went out, the oxygen tank he was using went. And pretty much there was nothing the wife could do. I mean, I hope they will get the power back on somehow, and a lot better. Oh.
Still there.
Hey, little Mr. Byron.
Careful, still there. They're all around.
Oh, boy.
Careful, still there. You got room. You're clear.
I hope I'm clear.
Still there. Bottom's clear. Got one inside. All clear.
That car that I just passed sometimes is the Shriner's car. So, another good group that does the good business. Even though sometimes, I'm gonna say this, they can get out of hand with their commercials. Now, I hadn't seen any commercials from them getting out of hand with it, but another company that helps youngins and stuff that need to be careful of what they do is St. Jude. I know that these kids are sick, and I wish they weren't, so they could be at home with their family and never have to worry about the nasty hospital again. But shaving all the kids' heads to make them look bad, dressing some of the kids who are way older than that like little babies, and then letting them dingle and dangle around and stuff that they're a little too mature for. And I just gotta say, in my own opinion, you need to put the lady stuff on the lady networks. You need to put all the little kid stuff on the little kid network. And you need to put all of the medicines on a medical network. I mean, while I was watching the race, every time you turn around, ask your doctor about this, ask your doctor about that, ask your doctor about this. And you wonder why some of these people are not allowed to make commercials anymore, because some of these companies got way too far. I mean, you got the baby food companies who ended up having
Stay low, stay low. You're all clear up top.
you got the little kids looking at you, and by the end of the last one, they have a little kid with garbage all over his face. Oh, you think it, and people think that's cute. And then they had the little kid waving at you, and then next thing you know, naked kid. And when guys are watching sports, the last thing they want to hear about is what ladies have on or what little kids have on. That's one of the reasons why some of these shows have been ruined. Because instead of sticking with the storyline, what are you doing? You gotta focus on the little child. And I still say, Full House, that shouldn't have been the name of it. It should have been called The Michelle Tanner Show.
Got a car high now. All right, you're clear.
Because almost every scene has to end with her in there. And then talking about who's gonna clean her up next? And then when she finally...
Careful, still
Yeah,
there.
boy.
Clear high, bud.
So when she finally grew out of that, thank goodness, she luckily they basically wanted to continue that mess. So what they do? Aunt Becky and Uncle Jesse have children. Then it becomes Michelle Tanner with her cousins. I mean, I don't think I think the fans kind of got a little tired of it. And then you make a big to-do about Fuller House, which Michelle's not even in there. And then what happens? The elder sister's
Stay high, stay high.
boyfriend and husband, because on the original one he was the boyfriend, on this one he was the, I guess, the husband. But the same thing happened to her that happened to their mother, except her boyfriend passed, and she needed help from her 2 uncles and dad. But once again, with the little one, the focus was around the little one.
Still there. All clear.
Some people just don't get the idea, you know. Now, some people want to come home because they're working at night. And when they finally come home to be able to sit down and go, they don't want to see all this medical mumbo jumbo lady thingies. Are you babies who look like they're about to explode? Or look like they're up to something. And I just say to the NFL, next time you allow companies to be in the Super Bowl, keep the baby companies out of it.
Careful, still there.
It's still one of the most annoying was that guy on the keyboard. Wow, no cow. Wow, no cow. Wow, no.
Stay on the bottom, all the way to the wall.
Well, almost at the wall. Well, like I said, you know, some of these good shows that, you know, I tried to tune into, when the little kid finally grows up and he finally have some intelligence in the youngin', so it's easier to want to watch the program. But you gotta realize, look, there's only a handful of stuff I've seen produced
Lane clear. All right, you're clear.
and some of them are, let's just say, between adults.
Clear though, bud.
Sorry, Bubba.
Still there.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! car? What you doing? But one show that looked like it could have been interesting to watch, Life in Pieces. I mean, the show was a whole heck of a lot nicer to watch when the star of the show, being Tom Hanks's son, him,
You're going too fast.
or his wife, the woman who plays his wife, has that little kangaroo thing and carrying around the little youngin' everywhere. I mean, can you put down the youngin'? Give the youngin' an episode off.
Okay, get back in there. Let's go.
It's not that I don't like kids, it's just, you know, that's the only thing.
All
that,
clear.
even when I try to watch, say, like the Olympics, they gotta get right up and find a child who is got their face slammed full of snacks and stuff. Oh, that's the next champion up there.
Stay low. All right, you're clear.
Yeah, what? Championship food eating? I'm just saying, at times they do get out of hand with their stuff. Sorry about that, but I've got a little bit of a sneezer. And one thing I have said many times before, and I'll say it again. These mothers think that they are going to let their children go into a restaurant, scream, holler,
Still there.
dancing around the table and throwing and mess with other people's
Clear down low.
food and stuff. Well, and the person who owns the place basically tells them, your kids are not welcome here.
All right, you're clear. All clear.
Because you got a buttload of them like I said, you spent all day listening to a boss making who knows how many phone calls.
Car high, careful. All clear.
And the only thing you want to do is go to a restaurant and be able to sit back and enjoy your meal. Well, a lot of these restaurants have put this little logo up saying it's got a picture of a baby on it, but the baby's been censored. And these ladies are like, why would you let our kids in there? Because kids who are under 6 years old
Careful, still there. All right, you're clear.
they really don't know how to act. Really, they don't. And I gotta say this to those ladies that don't like people putting up those restrictions stuff. You brought the kid into this world. The people who own the restaurant didn't. And the thing is, they pay for the bills. You don't. So, what you say really doesn't go. People have lost their cool, and they have lost their ever-loving mind.
Careful, still there. All right, you're clear.
Because not only
Careful, still there. Clear high.
they feel terrible that they did that, but they also,
Clear high.
thanks to the brat and the brat's kids, I mean the brat's parents, you have pretty much got the person fired. Now there's been some times where the boss lets the person calm down, give them a little time to calm down, and then brings them back. So look, it's not very nice to have to put up with that. Parents need to realize when you make the decision to make a child
Careful, still there.
that kid is not the responsibility of anyone else. Except for, I hope the grandparents want to help out.
Hartford, city this time.
Haha, got off the track. Gotcha. But like I said, you can't expect all these restaurants to bring in a mascot. You can't expect them to fill up the other parts of the restaurant and have it slam full of little rats running around. So look. Now you do got some parents who basically treat their youngins. I mean, if they start getting out of hand,
Bottom's clear.
and I'm not joking around, they will promptly take the child to the bathroom and see what is absolutely wrong with them. If your kid's not wanting to behave, then you take them to the bathroom.
Hold your line. Stay high. Steer low.
And likewise, people are wondering why grandparents go eat supper a little bit earlier. Because if they know that their grandkids are coming over there, the grandkids are going to be all over the place, screaming, hollering, and running them, the grandparents, into the wall.
Still there. You're all clear on the bottom.
No matter the up the wall, they might run the grandparents into the wall. And you think they care?
Don't move. Stay high. Low's clear.
And some children, when the grandparents and parents have had enough, they'll give them some doctor recommended medicine. So parents, before you just give the kid something, well, just go check with the your pharmacist and all that, and make sure you're giving him something that can give you a little relaxation. Because like I say, I honestly hope that TV does kind of straighten itself up, because it's good to watch stuff together and be able to discuss it afterwards. The last thing you want to really see it on the TV screen is a kid's crotch. I mean, a commercial that they show the little kid playing the most annoying violin music. That company needs to pull that commercial off. And still one of the stupidest ones I've seen. A kid gets a parade in his honor because he flushed the toilet for the first time. Honestly, people just need to get in their heads. That, you know, whoa. Someone blew up. Like I said, people don't want to be watching TV and it's nothing but kid stuff, like infant stuff, women's stuff, medicine. That's the reason why you don't see any of the, let's just say, dude pills out there like you used to. That is a very serious situation for some dudes. And they're very embarrassed to want to talk to their doctor about it. Yep. But there is, speaking of dude stuff, there is one dude that, thank goodness, he was around, because he had a guy on the set. If y'all know who Dr. Ken is. And no, I'm not joking. He's a real deal doctor. This guy was having problems. And let's just say, thank goodness he was there.
You're clear.
He did all the
Still
tests.
there. Clear high, bud.
He did all the tests that he was supposed to, and found out. Luckily, got him to the hospital and took care of the guy's problem. And speaking of TV, if you get on a reality show,
Stay low. Clear high. Clear high.
the thing is, they keep an eye on when you're supposed to take your medicine. And say like Big Brother, they've luckily had some people who actually knew what to do. And say like that little fella who was on there, I think his name was JC, something like that. Now, being a vertically challenged person and having your body literally act like a little kid, said when they go into the diary room, they're not always going to go in there chit-chatting about stuff. But sometimes they'll go in there to get their medication or make the people on the show want to make sure a person is A-okay. Now, you've had some people on that show that did go a little whoop-whoop. And they, unfortunately, thank goodness they got removed.
Clear.
Some people did get removed because they started trying to fight with the other contestants. And if y'all want to look it up, though, one of the most scary ones, look at the incident that happened on Big Brother 2, which is the second season, of course.
Still there. All right, you're clear.
Let's just say the guy was not only kicked off the show, but he was, I believe, sent straight to a mental facility. So we're getting down to the bottom of the barrel here. So I might wonder how many times I got that little check mark up there. Well, looks like I'm gonna be able to get 100. Alrighty. Now, like I said, I do hope that anything I say on this channel, you know, doesn't get y'all upset or anything. And I want to make sure that I don't say anything that little youngins shouldn't hear. Okay. You try to avoid me one time.
Careful, still there.
You better get off the track, buddy.
Car in front of you, hitting the sun.
Hold on. I knocked him off the track again.
Drop your speed, driver.
I'll drop you. Well, it's spin him out, but I at least made him think about it. All right, guys.
Clear on pit road.
Well, after that little wreck, one more thing around. Oh boy.
That car in front of you is coming to the pit.
And whammo. My first lap was the best lap. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope y'all enjoyed the practice. And I hope y'all enjoyed the next time I come around. But until next time, the shark is heading back to the tank. And adios, amigos.